If you're going to let everyone else's opinion stop you from leaving that because you don't trust in the idea of following your excitement and you trust more in other people's opinions, well, you're stuck. You're basically in prison. A prison that's self-created. Hi, my name is Steve Martilli, and in today's video, this is Follow Your Excitement Part 3. I want to dive into this video in terms of new insights I'm getting about what it means to follow your excitement. If you're wondering where this originated, the source was for this original information, it came from an entity called Bashar, channeled through Daryl Anka. Okay, Bashar, you can Google it if you want. He also has a YouTube channel. One of the things that came up to me today was that following your excitement has levels. And let me explain what I mean by that. And again, going back to these two concepts, it's about following not only your excitement, but your highest excitement, and then not being attached to the outcome. Where you might be getting stuck with this idea, because I feel like if you can just practice in practical, like day-to-day life, you'll really benefit from this in a way that you may not have benefited in the past with any other sort of teaching. And I'm going to explain why. Last April, I started partnered with this business owner, and I started acting as a salesperson for him in the business. And we did amazing things with the business. We made some money. It was a good business. But I got to January, and it was really crazy busy. I think I had 27 actual sales calls. And by the time I got to the end of the month, I started to feel a bit burned out. I was like, oh, this isn't fun anymore. It was exciting in the beginning, and then it was like it was too much. And part of the reason was because the close ratio was really low, and I found out that because of the offer that we were making, the sales cycle was really long, like 9 months long. So from an excitement standpoint, it wasn't as exciting. Okay, I started working with this other woman, okay, business partner, in January, same time, and then into February. And things have really heated up and getting really exciting with this new potential partnership. In fact, I was saying to my wife this morning, there's a very small difference from your excitement and your highest excitement. It's very subtle, but it's this light I can feel in my chest. It's just like a constant light. Just like sparks of light, and it's going to be different. Everyone's going to have a different word to describe the sensations or experience they're having when they're following their highest excitement. But the reason I'm bringing this up is not to tell you like what I'm doing to follow my excitement, not just that, but that I've made these transitions where I kind of ended things with one business. I didn't end it. I just said, hey, let's give it a break for a couple of months. And then I'm like, started focusing more my attention on this other woman and her business and scaling that. And the same thing, just doing sales. And she's got a fantastic product, and I love having conversations about it because it's just what it delivers is just beyond anything I've ever seen, right? And there's a lot of crap online, let's be honest, right? There's a lot of people selling stuff online that it's crap. And I've been selling stuff online personally myself since 2008, so 15 years, where I started ads, and then I sold my own course, and then affiliate marketing, all that stuff. So it's been 15 years, and I've seen a lot of stuff over the years, and there's a lot of crap out there. And it's really hard to find the gems, but when you get one, it's like I latched onto it because it was like it's so exciting for me to be selling this amazing product. In fact, we've raised the price for it already, and I've only sold 3 of them. So why am I bringing this up? Is that there's levels to this excitement. And the key thing is that, and I got to say this because I know there's a lot of people that watch this that might be doing part-time work or being in a job, and you're not excited about your job anymore. And what I'm going to tell you is that if you, I literally dropped one business and went into another one. And I was like, cold turkey, no planned income, and all of a sudden the money starts coming in with the new one because I followed my excitement. I didn't let the programming get in the way. There was no delay. I didn't be like, I'm having doubts. And there's probably a lot of you watching this that you're in a job right now and it's lost its excitement. You might have been excited when you first got into it, but now it just doesn't have the same luster. And what I'm telling you is, if you follow this principle, you will just follow your excitement and let it take you wherever it takes you, regardless if that's in another job or another business or another career. You follow your excitement. And so what a lot of you are probably doing is instead of following your excitement, you're not believing in this idea that if you follow your excitement, then prosperity and abundance will come to you. You don't believe that idea. Because if you did, then you would do it. So the question is it around believing in the idea and having trust in the idea? Well, yes, that's a big part of it. You have to trust in this process of following your excitement. You have to believe in the idea that it will bring you even more than what you've ever expected in return. More abundance than you could ever even imagine. But what you're doing is you're trusting in, instead of trusting in that idea, you're trusting in the past. Well, I left one job once and went to another one and it didn't work out. Or, I know someone who left their job and started their business and it didn't work out. And you're believing more in the past than you are in the excitement that you're getting in that moment to move to the next job, next career, next business. So why am I telling you this? Because right now we're at a moment in time where people generally on this planet are starting to evolve to the point where their intuition is knocking on the door and it's your higher self saying, hey, opportunity, information. And when the higher self gives you that information, if you do not activate the intention, in other words, if you do not act on that information, then your higher self says, okay, well, I tried, but you're not following it. So your higher self is always giving you something to move forward that is of your next highest excitement. But if the highest excitement that you have is to move to a different job or even move to another city or another country, and that's your highest excitement, and you're not willing to do it because you're believing in the past, oh, that didn't work out for this person, or what if, all the fear comes up, and you just don't follow the excitement, then your higher self's like, oh, well, I gave you the opportunity. If you're not going to do it, then I'm not going to give you any more opportunities. So you can visualize, you can feel as if it's already done as much as you want. If you don't act on your excitement, then it's all for none. And again, like I said, there's levels to this. Like you could be really excited in a job that you started 5 years ago or 6 months ago, and like 6 months has gone by and you don't feel the same way as you did when you first started because you're changing too. You're constantly changing. And so you change into this other person, even though it's subtle, you've changed, and your excitement's not there anymore. What I'm saying is, keep following your excitement. If that means to leave that job, who cares what everyone thinks? If you're going to let everyone else's opinion stop you from leaving that because you don't trust in the idea of following your excitement, and you trust more in other people's opinions, well, you're stuck. You're basically in prison. A prison that's self-created. But if you can give it a shot and like follow the excitement and keep following the excitement and keep following the excitement and keep doing it and then keep reevaluating. Well, what am I most highest excitement now? And it's something else and it's something else. It can change and it will evolve because you're evolving. But that's the point. The higher self's like, here's the door, walk through it. And you're like, oh, I don't want to change jobs. The idea of like, going and starting my business is just a crazy idea and it freaks me out. Well, you're believing more in the past than you are in that present moment and that intuition download you're getting. And that's what I'm saying. We're getting so evolved, and this is all happening over a very fast period of time, if months, even years. I feel like a different person from even 3 months ago. And so if you feel that you're in tune with this higher calling and you're getting this intuition download and your higher self's like, here you go, here's the opportunity, go ahead, it's up to you, and you don't act on it, well then what's the point? Because if you don't act on it, you're not going to activate and ground the energy of that intention. And if you're not going to ground it, you're not going to get more opportunities coming to you. So why am I sharing this video? The whole point is for you to realize that you're the one that gets in the way of this whole process. If you just follow your highest excitement and let go and move to the next thing and the next thing and next thing, and then realize any limiting beliefs you have about that process, and if you say to yourself, well, I don't really trust it's going to work out, or I don't believe it's going to work out, well, you're always believing and trusting in something. What are you believing in? Oh, I'm believing in the past. I saw it didn't work out with my brother. I saw it didn't work out with my cousin. I saw my friend lose everything when he went and started his own business. And because of that, I'm trusting more in that than my highest excitement. But if you go the other way and just to give it a shot, be like, I'm going to test this for 3 months. This idea of following my highest excitement and see what synchronicities show up. And when you start to see the synchronicities show up, not even if it's the end result, but just some sort of physical manifestation of something that's leading you towards your highest excitement, that in itself will become evidence enough for you to keep trusting and following your excitement. I hope you found this useful and helpful. As you probably already know, my book came out last September, but I do have a free Audible series of every chapter. It's not It's a sample, it's not the whole chapter, available on my YouTube channel. All you gotta do is look up 7-Day Manifestation Experiment, or you can go to my playlists and you'll see a playlist there called 7-Day Manifestation Experiment, free Audible series, and you can listen to them for free, okay? Thanks for watching and listening. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. If you think that or know someone that could benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.